In this module, we will go over the profile photo, which is one of the first things that clients see within the Psychology Today search results. When considering which picture to upload on your Psychology Today profile, we need to consider what is important for clients when they do come across your photo. Clients seeking mental health services expect that therapists need to be warm, genuine, approachable, and most importantly, professional. Now, I do understand that many therapists would like to take a stance against the dominant discourse of what it means to have a professional photo. For example, I have coached many therapists who are trying to build their own personal brand by taking eclectic and unique style photos. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for therapists who are trying to find creative ways to make themselves stand out, especially when they're competing in a saturated and competitive market. But here's the thing, as a directory site for mental health professionals, there are certain best practices on what type of professional photo you want to be able to use. The type of photo that I'm referring to is a professional headshot. This is a portrait style photo that puts more focus and attention on your face rather than any other external elements. The reason why this photo tends to work best is because it's a first impression of you as a professional, and it also showcases your level of confidence. You have about 2 options as far as how you can best take this type of photo. You can use your phone or find someone you know that has access to a professional style camera that can take the photo for you, or you can hire a photographer who specializes in professional headshots. Once you have taken that photo, it's now time to upload it onto your profile. Start by logging into your account. Then, on the main dashboard, click on Edit Profile. Click on the pencil icon next to the photo section. Then click on Replace Photo. And finally, click on Choose an Image, where you will locate your photo within whatever folder it was saved on. Now, after seeing hundreds of profiles, I've come up with a list of 7 different styles of photos that I would highly recommend you should consider not uploading as your main profile photo. Let's first start with the first photo, which is a full body shot. Due to the size of the photo shown within the search results, especially if clients are using their cell phones, having a full body image will make your facial features indistinguishable compared to others. Remember, your goal is to have clients stop the scroll. Unfortunately, having a full body shot creates a level of disconnect because when clients are looking through the results, they tend to connect better when they're able to actually distinguish your facial features. One thing to keep in mind is Psychology Today is a therapy directory site, not a dating app. So you need to make sure that you treat your photo and your profile appropriately so that best represents your professional stance as a mental health provider. The second photo is a selfie and/or a cropped personal photo. Therapists as well as their clients enjoy taking selfies. It's part of the culture of what it means to embrace yourself while showing others your best angles. The issue with a selfie, especially if you cropped a personal photo of yourself, is that it doesn't necessarily belong on a professional directory site, but rather on your social media business account. And I'm sure many of you would say, well, the type of population that I tend to serve, they would most likely appreciate a selfie. That could be true, and I'm not going to sit here and deny that. However, the goal of that profile photo is to stop the scroll, not to like it or comment about how cute you look. Because of this, as I mentioned before, I would highly suggest that you upload those type of photos within your social media business account instead as your profile photo within Psychology Today. Now, the third photo is of you and your pet. When it comes to pets, unless you're using a therapeutic support animal within your practice, there's absolutely no reason why a pet needs to be included within your profile photo. One thing that I've heard from several therapists who have included a pet within their profile photo is that many clients have told them that the deciding factor of choosing them was their pet. Since many people, including clients, have pets, there's no doubt that a client who sees a pet might feel more connected to your profile. Many studies show that pets reduce loneliness, increase feelings of social support, and can boost your mood. However, my issue as a business coach for therapists is that the pet was the deciding factor for a client to choose you, not because of your skill set or your experience. With that said, in my humble opinion, I would highly recommend you avoid using a pet because I would rather have clients choose you because of your experience, your skills, and your specialty, not on how cute your pet was. The fourth photo is of you and your child. Like pets, uploading a picture of your child is not recommended because of 2 important factors. First, as mentioned several times, Psychology Today is a therapy directory site, not a social media platform. So it's best for you to avoid uploading any personal or family related photos since they are irrelevant towards the purpose of why you have a profile in the first place, to market your private practice. Second, even if your specialty is helping parents, teens, children, or families, prospective clients are choosing you for your services, not because of your family. I get it. I'm a parent as well. However, for me, and this is very biased, ethically and morally, I do not feel comfortable using my kids or photos of my family as a way to market my services. If it is important for you to showcase your relatability as being a parent to your prospective clients, I would highly recommend that you focus that on your personal statement, not within your profile photo. The fifth picture is a group or team style photo. For many group practice owners, I find that many of them struggle with the idea of paying for multiple profiles for all their clinicians. So what some end up doing is invest in just one profile and upload a team photo instead. The issue here is that Psychology Today profiles are designed for the individual practitioner, not for an entire group. When clients are searching for help on Psychology Today, they are searching for an individual practitioner that has a set of experiences and skills that can best help them. So if you are a group practice owner, my recommendation is to make sure that each and every one of your team members, specifically your clinicians, has their own individual profile as well as uploads their own individual professional headshot. The sixth photo is one that is in black and white. Even though black and white photos may come across as different, since most therapists would upload a color photo, it's best to avoid using just black and white. There are two reasons for this. First, Psychology Today's main website background color is white. So to avoid having your photo seem washed out, it's best to use a high quality color photo. Second, black and white photos tend to come across as dreary, stoic, and bring up negative emotions for some people. Color photos, on the other hand, bring up more positive emotions, allowing clients to see their full real self, which offers them an opportunity to consider clicking on your profile. So please try to make sure that you do not upload a black and white photo. Just upload something in color. And the last picture to avoid uploading as your main profile photo is one that showcases your company or brand logo. I understand that many of you are so proud of your logo that you want to showcase it as your main profile photo. However, I would highly recommend you avoid doing that. Just like you, clients are also human, and as a human, they want to connect to other humans, not an image. Having a logo as the main profile photo creates a sense of disconnect between you and the client because clients want to connect with you as an individual person, not connect with the brand. If we think about it, when a client clicks on a profile, they want to know more about the person behind the photo, not the brand or company that this provider belongs to. I do understand that your logo is a visual representation of your practice. Let's remember, the goal of your profile photo is to visually connect with a client, not to have them impressed by your design. Now, after all of this, what I'm about to share may sound a bit contradictory. Instead of taking everything what I just said as fact or true, what I would highly recommend you do is to actually test out which style of photo works best for you and your profile. You see, just because I, as a business coach for therapists, am telling you to avoid those 7 styles of photos, that advice is purely coming from a subjective place. Yes, I have seen hundreds of profiles and have realized that a lot of those photos don't actually end up converting clients into book sessions, which is why I suggested to avoid those photos in the first place. However, I have to admit that I have my own personal taste and preferences when it comes to which photo tends to work best. So to objectively determine whether or not using a professional headshot works better than any of those other photos, I would suggest that you engage in A/B testing. In marketing, A/B testing is when you test out 2 different items to determine which one performs better. In the case of your profile photo, you will be engaging in A/B testing to determine which photo actually converts more people to want to click on your profile. To start A/B testing, all you have to do is choose 2 different photos by which you will upload them once a month. Now, what you're going to do first is you're going to log into your account and look over your profile performance data. This data is also known in marketing as key performance indicators, or KPIs. They should be used to help you measure the success of your profile. All you will do is keep track of the numbers that are shown next to both results and profile views. Results views represents how often your profile is shown within the client's search results, while the profile views represents how many of those who've seen your profile within the search results actually clicked on your profile. Let's say by the end of the first month, you get 1,000 results views and 100 profile views. Then at the end of the second month, you'll upload a new photo and start tracking the data again. Now, by the end of the second month, you notice that you got around the same number of results views of 1,000, but your profile views increased to 120. Seeing that your views increased by 20 additional views, That would be an indication that whatever picture you have chosen to represent your profile photo for the second month has outperformed better than the first photo. This increase is enough to justify that you need to keep your second photo because it's increasing the amount of clicks that are made to your profile. With that said, I encourage you now to go on to the next module, which is labeled as NAPE, which stands for name, address, phone number, and email.